stalked by a serial killer.
No, she's searching for her birth mother, and
You are so bad at promotion. Well, we can't lie.
Can we?
Tuesday's newest hit, MYOB.
Watch it, and you could be a millionaire.
Tuesday after Will and Grace.
Oh, my.
Coming at you from TNBC Central.
It's mystique. It's magic. It's power. Is it possible to measure the impact of America's championship at Pebble Beach? It is if you look deep into the eyes of the men who know. Jack Nicklaus first showed us what can happen at Pebble when courage confronts what seems impossible. 10 years later, Tom Watson proved to us that triumph at Pebble means believing. And 10 years later, Tom Kite discovered that it's Pebble which chooses destinies. Three men, three opens. And a fourth now wants his place along the shores of Pebble Beach. And this has been a much different type of march. Through 54 holes, Tiger Woods has given us a championship unlike any before. You just don't build 10-shot leads in an open. You just don't tame Pebble like this. Yet the wave of invincibility continues. But if anything can stop the phenom, it's the mystique. It's the magic. It's the power of Pebble, which ultimately decides who wins. Go!
NBC Sports and the United States Golf Association present a USGA National Championship. Today, it's the final round of the 100th U.S. Open.
Championship Sunday along the scenic cliffs of the Pebble Beach Golf Links in Pebble Beach, California at the 100th United States Open. 28 years ago, Nicklaus. 18 years ago, Watson. And 8 years ago, Kite. Not only etching their names onto the trophy, but into the history of this great golf course. And the power of Pebble, well, not as brutal as it was yesterday. Not much wind out there today. Overcast skies, which we expect to stay with us for most of the day. But this is Pebble Beach, and you just don't know what the weather's going to do from moment to moment. But for the time being, the conditions rather calm. Winds 10 to 15 miles an hour as we check out the 100th U.S. Open leaderboard. And the man that sits atop it, 24-year-old Tiger Woods. 8 under par. A 10-shot lead. The biggest 54-hole lead in the history of this championship. He opened with a 65, followed it up with a 69, and then an even par round of 71 yesterday. The next best is Ernie Els, who shot a 68 to earn the right.
Connect and create something. Bells out.
it has indeed been an awesome display of golf at this golf course, and as we sit between this treasure trophy, which Tiger Woods is trying to get his name etched on to the very first time, you look at the names Rollins, Palmer, Nicklaus, Sarazen. Johnny, you had a chance to get your name on that back in 1973, but not only to get your name on this trophy, but the significance of doing it here at Pebble Beach in the 100th U.S. Open.
Yeah, we talked about it, you know, that Tiger, with his unbelievable career thus far, he didn't want too many more Opens to go by before he didn't get a national championship. So if he does get this one, I think it could set him loose, so to speak, and I'm sure he'll love to have his name next to all these people on this trophy.
Let's go to the first tee.
Gentlemen, good luck. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the final pairing of the 100th United States Open Championship. From Fencourt, South Africa, the 1994 and 1997 United States Open champion, Ernie Els.
That round of 68 yesterday, the only round under par, and it's gotten Ernie Els into the final group at a U.S. Open. Syrupy swing by the Big Easy, right down the middle, in good shape.
And from Windermere, Florida, Tiger Woods.
'65, lowest U.S. Open round ever here at Pebble Beach, followed by the '69, then the '71. The lead is 10, largest ever at this point in an Open.
Beautiful swing. The main thing he's working on today is focus, concentration, stay in the present, and keep the ball underneath the hole.
He says, if I play my game, if I take care of the business at hand, somebody's going to have to go really low. Up ahead at the green at the first for birdie, Jimenez. This a moment ago. And he rolls it in. Moves to +2, and Harrington also had this birdie attempt. So a statement has been made just ahead of Tiger Woods at the first green. Harrington and Jimenez both moved to +2 along the shores of Pebble. More history in the making today over at the third.
27-year-old Englishman Lee Westwood for birdie. Much right straight up the hill, and Westwood off to a good start. That moves him to 4 over par for the championship. And with 10 wins on the European Tour, we go to 5.
And Nick Faldo at this scenic par 5 for birdie.
Very hard green to read here. You'd think it would go to the right, but actually I think it's going to wiggle left. Green goes to the back here, the slope. He reads it and thrown it out to the right. Came back, but he threw it out about 7 inches. I think it was just more 2 or 3.
That was a bid for his third birdie in the first 5 holes. Big 2 under on his round today. He's at +4.
2 under for the day. Playing great golf, you know. This could be a little bit of a Faldo revival. You never know. You know, that kind of putting. He's actually played some good tee to green golf in the last 7 years. You know, of course, he had the Masters win, but the putting has killed him.
Johnny, I would imagine that a lot of other players, even players of his stature with as many wins and major championships as he's had, might not have kept going with going through all the problems that Faldo has gone through. But he continues to persevere. Who knows if he'll make his way back? We'll go back to the second a moment ago. Olazabal's third.
What touch. That is incredible.
touch we talked about yesterday when Olazabal put together a 76.